What are you doing? You can't hang out there the whole time. No, your butt is just in the camera. Hey, do you need to leave? Go out. Hi! So as you can probably guess by the title, I'm doing a tag video. And so I know this tag in particular is really old, like this was going around like a year ago. And I did see it a year ago and think, oh, I want to do it. I just never got around to actually doing it. And since I recently went to a Taylor Swift concert, like a few weeks ago, I was like, I'm just gonna do this tag because I love it. And I'm wearing my Taylor Swift shirt that I got at the concert and I'm ready for this tag. So the tag has how many questions? Well, okay, so the tag originally has 10 questions, but I'm adding 2 that Katie Tastic added when she did the tag because I like her last 2 songs that she added, so I'm going to add those in there as well because I liked them. But basically it has now, with these added ones, 12 songs that you have to find a book that kind of matches the song based on what the question says, so yeah. Just gonna get into this. Also, I have not prepared because I was just in a lazy mood today and actually didn't like read the questions and pick the books. I have an idea because I've watched the tag multiple times of what I'm gonna pick, but I'm just gonna find the books when I get to the question because my bookshelf is right here and I just didn't want to pick them up beforehand, so. Number 1, we are never ever getting back together. Pick a book or series that you're pretty sure you were in love with but then wanted to break up with. Oh, I know. This one. This is a series. I have all of it right here. This series. I loved Matched. I think I loved the concept. I loved the cover. I bought it. I was like, this is gonna be great. I read it. I liked the first book a lot. Don't remember what I rated it. But I remember liking it enough to get the other 2. Crossed was okay. It was going downhill like pretty quickly though. And then Reached was just kind of boring. So yeah, this, what is it? Is it just called the Matched Trilogy? Matched Trilogy, there you go. 2, pick a book with a red cover. Okay, red cover. Do I seriously not have any books with, oh, yes. Murder Complex. I mean, it's not all red, but it's predominantly red. This is also a great book and a great cover, so it has nothing to do with Taylor Swift, but you know. Whatever. Number 3 is The Best Day. Pick a book that makes you nostalgic. I know what I'm gonna do with this one. This is more of a series, but I don't feel like pulling the entire series out because that's a lot of work. That is Inkheart by Cornelia Funke. I love Inkheart. I read this first in 4th grade. My teacher read it to the class. Then I read it again by myself in 5th grade. Then I read the 2nd book. And then I read the 1st and the 2nd book again because the 3rd one hadn't come out. And then the 3rd one came out a few years ago. It wasn't good at all. But the first 2 are amazing, and whenever I think about Inkheart, I think about 4th grade me and loving books and just feeling so happy that I was reading this. And I should honestly read these again. But yeah, Inkheart by Cornelia Funke. If you haven't read it, do, because it's fantastic. Number 4, love story. Pick a book with forbidden love. Now I feel like this is every YA book ever written, but let me see. Is there like a Romeo and Juliet type of a... Oh, this is good. My books are so crammed in here because my shelf is tiny and I actually, like, all my books are overflowing. This is, yeah. Okay. Halo by Alexandra Adornetto. This one is good because, what is she? She's an angel? Yeah, the girl's an angel, the guy's a human, and they fall in love, which is, like, forbidden. It's like, no, that's not good. So, but they fall in love anyway. So yeah, this totally fits the forbidden love thing. 5, I Knew You Were Trouble. Pick a book character that, what is it? Pick a bad book character that you couldn't help but love. Oh. Okay, I don't know if he's... I don't know if he's supposed to be bad, but I'm in love with Warner. I would marry Warner. But he's such a jerk. He's such a jerk. And he's bad in the first book, and kind of in the 2nd book. Yeah, Warner. I love Warner, and he's definitely kind of a little turd. That was an easy question. Why did I think that would be hard? Number 6, Innocent. Pick a book that someone ruined the ending for you. I know just the one, and I am very angry that this happened to me. Allegiant. Can you imagine knowing the ending to this book as you buy it? Yeah, that was not a fun day. Not a fun day. And it wasn't even like I was looking for spoilers. I happened to follow Veronica Roth on Instagram. She posted a picture of this on the release day, And guess who decided to comment and say, why did you do this? And I was just like, really? Because I haven't read this, and now I know. Now I know. And my life is ruined. So I read it anyway. But it's like I was ready for the ending. I was like, I know it's coming, and I shouldn't have known it was coming. Number 7, everything has changed. Pick a character from a book who goes through extensive character development. I don't know. Extensive character development? I mean, I guess. Fangirl. I mean, Kath changes a lot. She like becomes herself. What is that? Coming of age. It's a coming of age story. And she kind of comes out of her shell. She falls in love with Levi. All this stuff. I feel like Kath goes through extensive character development. And basically the entire book is kind of her character development. Not that she changes dramatically, but it's like you learn so much about her. So, and that's what character development is. So yeah, fangirl. Number 8, You Belong With Me. Pick your most anticipated new book release, and for this, it's Winter by Marissa Meyer. It is coming out in November, I believe, and it's the last book in the Lunar Chronicles series, which is right here. And I love this series so much, and I cannot wait for it to come out. 9, Forever and Always. Pick your favorite book couple. Gosh, I can't read today. This is hard because there are a lot that I love. I love Juliet and Warner. I love Tessa and Will, but I also love Tessa and Jem, so that's a problem. I also love Max and Fang from Maximum Ride. Can I just like say all the ones I love and not pick one? If I have to pick one, I'm gonna say Juliet and Warner because I love them. They're amazing and they're up here in this little book. I only have the one book. That's sad. It's my favorite series ever, and I just have the second book, which is like the most random thing in the world. Number 10, Come Back, Be Here. Pick the book you would be least likely to lend out for fear of missing it too much. I'm weird about lending out books. It's kind of bad. I like my books to be very perfect. Like, I don't break the spines. I don't dog ear them. I'm just like, meh. So when I lend them to people, I take the cover jackets off and I'm like, don't do anything to it. So probably a book that I would be least likely to lend out to someone is a book that I really, really love. It's kind of like all of them. Oh, I love We Were Liars. I feel like I don't actually hold this up a whole lot, but I really do. It's one of my favorite books ever. It is so amazingly written. It has this amazing twist, which I'm a big sucker for twists. Twists are the best thing in the world. And I aspire to be like this author. So, and it's so pretty. So I feel like, even though I recommend this to everyone, I'm like, read it. I was like, I'm gonna give this to them. But, I mean, I would. But yeah, this one. Now we're getting into the bonus questions that Katie Tastic added to her video because I liked them, so I'm gonna just do those. Teardrops on My Guitar. I love that song. Pick a book that made you cry a lot. Ooh, I don't cry a lot while reading books. I feel like I just don't do that very much. Oh, wait. This isn't a YA book. I was gonna say Fault in Our Stars because I didn't cry while reading The Fault in Our Stars. Please don't call me a heartless monster. But I just don't cry when I read books very often. I just don't. Fault in Our Stars is the closest I've come to crying over a book in a really long time. Oh wait, I have a better one. But 2 books that I actually remember crying over, because this never happens, are books I read when I was a child. One is Charlotte's Web. I was on the bus, 2nd grade, finished it, and was crying. Not like sobbing, but like a tear came out because, you know, if you know the end, it's kind of traumatic for a 2nd grader. Also, Island of the Blue Dolphins by Scott Odell. I don't even know where this came from. I've had this since I was super little. What is this even about? Is it based on a true story? It's this girl who, her tribe lives on an island, but then some people come and take her tribe away, and she's the only one left. She doesn't get on the ship with the rest of her tribe. And, yeah, it's very interesting. It's really well done. My mom read it to me when I was little, like 4th grade again, maybe, something like that. And, I just remember she's stranded with her brother. Her brother's making it on as well. But there's a scene where her brother dies, and it's so sad, and I was just crying, and it was so upsetting. So yeah, these are like the only 2 books that I can really remember crying over. I don't really cry over books. 12 is Shake It Off. Pick a book that you love so much you just shake off the haters. I'm gonna say I have a book in mind, but I'm also going to say a genre, because YA is an amazing genre and I love it so much, but a lot of people say it's really lame and I'm just like, you are not very nice to say that. So yeah, I get a lot of weird comments, especially in college and like family members and stuff, where it's like, oh yeah, I just read books about teenagers, and they're just like, oh, that's very unscholarly. I'm just like, well, you know, I do what I want. But I don't want to pull these out. It's over here. Can you see this? These are the Maximum Ride books, all of them, because I own them all. I love Maximum Ride, and Maximum Ride gets a lot of flack because about book 4, it starts to just fall apart, and things, it's kind of weird. But I love it so much, even the others, the ones that aren't very good, because it's still Maximum Ride, and I just like it a lot. So yeah, that was my Taylor Swift book tag with all of my Taylor Swift questions, because Taylor Swift is awesome and books are awesome. So I don't know why I didn't do this tag earlier.